starts to fall, the real season begins inside the oldest indoor venue in college football. And both fan bases in Pocatello and from Bozeman are hungry for a win to open up the Big Sky slate as Idaho State and number 3 Montana State. As the real season begins, Big Sky play underway here in Pocatello, and another touchback. No surprise there from Brendan Hall.
Yeah, I know we're going to hit on Brendan Hall, but my goodness, every won the job, and I'm fired up to watch him tonight.
Is the school's all-time leading passer when he was at Utah Tech, back home for his final year. And so keep it on the ground on the first play of this series. They go to Keoa Cowie.
What's a nice...
And now a third down, 45% this season. To the screen game, Raiden Brown wrapped up behind the line.
This screen game is deadly, and obviously young Coach Hawkins got it from his old man. I mean, they
lined up at back for Montana State on third down. 3rd and 3 to go. They give it to Jones as he pounds his way up the gut.
Big spot.
He will have enough. Nope, just short. 4th down. To hold Montana State. Malott all alone in the backfield. Humphrey, the man in motion, again to Taco Dowler, and he'll get wrapped up and brought down. Only 7 minutes in this game, we already got a Gregorakism. So now that makes it a 3rd and 4. Tracy, with the time running out, incomplete. And that one knocked away by Andrew Powdrell to force 4th down.
Yeah, again, good coverage there by...
That's a guy in Cam Barmore from Mercyhurst who was 6'6".
No doubt, the sophomore out of Woodlands, Texas. He's scrappy. I mean, it don't matter, 5'10", whatever. He likes to scrap.
Taco Dowler hauls it in, inside the 10. Up the gut, getting a couple blockers, cutting to the outside. Taco Dowler down the fringe, gets tripped up and gets into Idaho State territory. And Brent Vegan also huge on Taco Dowler in that return game.
By the coaching staff.
Keeping it on the ground again, Scott Trey Humphrey torpedoes past the 35 and about a yard short of moving the chains.
That's kind of a unique for
Scott Trey Humphrey still lined up as the back on 3rd and 1. Getting the rock again and bullies his way for a Bobcat 1st down.
Well, and again, I mean, so they're bringing in, that's their 12 personnel. They got 3rd and long. Right now you can see Idaho State's even given the illusion of pressure, and it is pressure.
Yep, showing blitz. Malott showing off the arm. And hauled in. 50-50 ball, but incomplete. Knocked away. Intended for Junior Alexander.
Touchdown myself.
And the field goal up and good. So the Bobcats getting on the board. Miles Sandstead nails it. Who has been... Paul Broad was just charging in like a freight train, just barreling down on Tracy to force 3rd down. Pressure coming again from Tracy on the slant. Underthrows his intended target. This time he tried to go to Chris. Play action, Malott rolling to his left. Wide open at the 35, and that one completed to Ryan Schultz. And Rohan Jones, the transfer out of Maine, who's kind of that hybrid filling in for the departure of Derek Snell. 2nd and 1, back to the ground game. Scott Trey Humphrey trying to get to the edge. Bulldozes over a defender and picks up a 1st down. And for more on those Bobcat running backs, we go down on the field.
Look. And they've been dominant rushing the football now for years.
Malott escaping, loads of time downfield. That one hauled in. And past the 30-yard line, Jacob Trimble with a big catch.
Yeah, this is where Tommy's just so dynamic.
They were showing blitz, still bringing pressure. Malott out of the pocket, flag thrown. Malott will take off and scoot out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold.
Referee today.
Foul. Hands to the face. Defense number 46. 1st down.
That's a big penalty on Logan.
Be smart.
4 wide for Malott. Dancing to the outside. Malott gets tripped up near the 6-yard line, and Malott quickly back to the line. From the 7. Malott high snap, able to gain possession, mazes his way through and leaps into the end zone. Again, he can scoot as Tommy Malott leaps in for the first trip to the end zone today.
Great job getting the football. Obviously, the O-line does a great job up front here, but the rest is on Tommy.
His 4th rushing TD this season.
Which it's almost kind of balanced attack right now. I mean, I said it last week, Ben. That was as balanced as the Cat offense I've seen maybe in years. Great play.
And she said this is super exciting. It's the only time they'll get to play each other. She's actually wearing a jersey designed by Passion for Ezra, the same company that designed Donna Kelsey's jersey for Super Bowl 57. The front is Idaho State, the back is Montana State. Guys, back to you.
Well, of course you got it. He is efficient. 76% completion percentage coming into this matchup with Montana State. 3rd and 13. Being chased, throws on the run, and well underthrown. He's got a couple good players here to build off of early on in his tenure, but right now his defense looking to hold on 3rd and 3. Another give and reaching, and it will be enough for a Montana State first down and Scottre Humphrey.
This Cat offense in check a little bit. A big 3rd and short stop here would be huge at midfield.
And Montana State 3 of 6 on 3rd down so far today. Right up the gut, just some power ball right there, and once again, Bob tough, but taking all those hits. But that's one thing Brent Vigen has also really praised him a lot on, is the way he's getting tackled. Again to Adam Jones, and a scramble. The ball might have popped loose.
Yeah,
they'll have to do some digging here.
No doubt. But whether they recovered it or not, this is something they got to shore up if they want to get to the aspirations that they think that they're capable of, because they put the ball on the ground last week too, you know, in defense. Ish.
4 wide for Hayes. Quick slant, that one picked off.
Ryland Iron Ord out of Missoula, Montana comes up big. Last week it was a block punt. You know, a series ago I'm talking about him getting trucked a little bit, got to get his pads down, but boy did he come through big time on a 3rd and long. Fantastic nosy heads up play by him, diving and leaping for that ball. Big time play by the senior from the zoo town, the Garden City.
His first INT this season.
Nothing like kind of been off target in their throws. Great play by Ort.
Scottre Humphrey goes down short of the 40. Yeah, I mean, the passing offense for one of the best in
my time, Ben, but you know the song. I mean, Vanilla Ice used it, and it's never going to be the same as David Bowie.
Up the gut again, giving the rock to Scottre Humphrey, and multiple flags fly.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 94, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Day, here on 2nd and 6. Another give on the ground to the outside, streaking past the 5 and powering his way into the black turf. Once again, Scottre Humphrey, the power back. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Well, that's a big-time run, and obviously it's not all on him. I mean, the perimeter blocking, the O-line blocking, but I got to tell you, that's one of the best tacklers on this Bengal defense in Mason Young, and he just flat missed and didn't have a lot of support behind him. Great run.
18 yards out. And the PAT good. 17 zip. Tracy with a ton of time. Wide open, Duarte cuts back inside near the 50.
Well, they actually did. Yeah, Coach Vigen was. We didn't have a defensive coach this week on our call, but boy, Coach Vigen was raving about Taki's play thus far.
There's Hunter Hayes. And it looks like he will have enough to pick up a first down, at least from our vantage point. But that's a big thing with
sideline with that receiver and corner. It was a height differential.
Tracy sidearms it, incomplete. Just had to get rid of it. And now 4th down. 4 for 5 on fourth downs this season, Idaho State. Free play here. Tracy just hoists it. Jump ball. And that one hauled in inside the 10. Jeff Weimer with a big grab.
Well, that's a veteran quarterback realizing that he's got the
Defense number 43. That penalty's declined. Result of the play, first down.
McCade O'Reilly.
Yeah, but this is where they throughout the week, in terms of their hand, their foot, their verbal cues.
Tracy, ton of time in the pocket, back of the end zone. Incomplete and a flag.
Yeah, it's gonna be PI there on the nickel.
Pass interference. Defense number 6. Foul occurred in the end zone. Ball placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
Hunter Hayes back in again. They like to use him deep in the red zone. Looking for an opening, but that D-line for Montana State swallows him up.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of names to talk about here.
A lot of success on this drive. Can they cap it off? Jump ball. Almost a one-handed grab by Shulikov. Third down. 4 wide with Austin as the tailback. And Happy Feet.
Start. Offense number 78. Penalty.
As like you mentioned, they can throw those jump balls to those tall wide receivers here. 18 ticks to go here in the second. Hayes with good protection slings it. He's got Christian Fredrickson, but taken down at the 5-yard line by Andrew Powdrell to bring up fourth down.
Your mindset changes when you see Tracy in the game. This ball's going to be thrown.
Tracy with a ton of time. Slings it. Reaches up. Was he in bounds? Touchdown! Michael Shulikov.
This is an incredible catch by Shulikov, man. I mean, there's no one that can make the showed pressure, came out with just a 4-man pressure here.
Yep, got that left foot down.
Big time catch. I mean, obviously they reviewed it, said his toe was in. That's why they're now kicking the football. It's a nice job by Idaho State, man. You know, not going in with a goose egg at half. It's a big-time play against a great outfit right now. And like I said, the number 3 team in the country.
Tommy Malott will exactly do. Take a knee to wrap up this first half in Pocatello. A 17-7 lead for the number 3 team in the land. But again, a huge touchdown. Panikowski will boot it away for the Bengals. And taking it out of the end zone, looking for a big return, but taken down just shy of the 15-yard line. Big play in order to create a negative play.
Well, and again, that's what I think they've done a great job of. This is an explosive offense with a ton of explosive plays, and there really hasn't been that many that have been 10+ yard gains.
A dart to time.
In fact, a lot of teams, stylistically, if you get to second and short, they're going to take shots on you offensively.
Keeping it on the ground, Adam Jones near midfield, and another first.
Been extremely on the money this season. Again, they're going to run the football and just get a big chunk back here, Ben.
Yeah, to the ground game, Jared White right at midfield.
I would imagine we'll see big Brendan Hall come in here and try to pin him inside the 20 for the Cat defense.
He's gotten a couple carries today. Back to you guys.
Yeah, Cody Hawkins wanting more physicality in that running game, and Brooks definitely brings that. On the slant, that one hauled in by Raiden Brown.
Oh, it's a nice tackle here by Danny Yu on third down. I mean, in doing so.
On third down, Adam Jones slicing through the defenders and picks up another Bobcat first down.
Great run. State does stop him here. They'll bring Brendan Hall back on for a punt.
Malott goes down. The duo of Logan George. And it looks like Malik Richardson was also there from Bozeman. But it is the Idaho State offense starting deep in their own territory. Dason Brooks bouncing to the outside, shedding a tackler, and tripped up short of the first down marker.
I think to kill the pain, he is doubtful for return.
Yeah, and again, it's just been a tough go for the offensive line. Brooks once again getting the rock. Just short of the 30 because they've had so many in
2D line for the Cats. He commits to running the football, and they've had some success.
Tracy wants the deep shot, going to Michael Shulikov. Jump ball, wrestling for the football. And when you're a standout in the high jump, yeah, you can reach for the sky and haul those in. Near the end of the first half.
And sure enough, just as I said it, Coach Howe and Coach Baptiste just rolled the 1D line back in the game.
On the draw, dancing to the outside and taken down. Justice Jackson, the Eastern Washington transfer. Brown in motion. To the air again, Tracy on the slant, hauling it in, Christian Fredrickson. And boy, Kobe Tracy threading the kneel.
Lead or be aggressive again and go for it.
On the crossing route, hauled in by Weimer, but short.
All right, so this is what I'm talking about. You're gonna
and right through the uprights to make it a one-score game. 17-7. Highlighted Cortland Horton not playing today. Malott, jump pass wide open. Rohan Jones. No chance they'll catch him. Montana State with a big response.
Yeah, Houston, we got a problem. There was no one. So I'm assuming his former program by beating Albany. You can watch it. He's up to the boundary here. True trips. And then, oh Lord, I was just giving a bunch of love to Coach Runda and his staff. And I was just saying about 10 minutes ago how they've done such a great job of limiting break open a football game, Ben.
I mean, you want to talk about a big response from that Bobcat offense. Rohan Jones, a big addition. This
to the new number 8, Rohan Jones.
Now 3rd down and 2. Duarte in motion for Idaho State. Right through the hands of Duarte.
And that's what he enjoys most, betting on himself to play NCAA ball.
Yeah, getting a big opportunity with one of the top teams in the FCS. Scottre Humphrey dancing and picks up a first down. And yeah, I remember one of our conversations between the Bobcats and the Bengals, 22.5 minutes for Montana State, just under 20 minutes for Idaho State today in terms of time of possession. Play fake, right on cue, Rohan Jones with a stiff arm and that big body rumbling out of bounds.
Matchups, and next thing you know, these guys are in the slots. That's hard.
Scottre Humphrey, wide open hole, cuts back inside, mazes his way through, and down to the 5-yard line. Scottre Humphrey with another big run. And mark him at the 6, 1st and goal. And they reward him. Easily gets in. And that might be the dagger for the number 3 team in the land.
Yeah, it's going to be tough now. I mean, again, it wasn't that long ago, Ben. It was 17-10, and now we're looking at 31-10 in a matter of, probably, 6-7 minutes. Good shot of Kevin James on the scoreboard there. I'm not totally sure why right now after getting scored on, but, I learn something every day, man. I just try to nod and smile and keep figuring it out.
The 2nd TD of the day for Scottre Humphrey. I think it's one of those things just trying to distract Miles Sandstead and nails it either way.
The decision you saw on that touchdown was more of a trucking.
Kobe Tracy with a strike to Ian Duarte and a late flag.
Well, this is what I'm talking about, though, okay? This is poor fundamental defense right here. All right? I don't know what John Johnson is doing.
After review, the foul for targeting is confirmed. Number 4 is disqualified for the remainder of the game. The 15-yard penalty be added for the end of play, 1st down.
On 3rd down, Tracy with a strike over the middle. And Duarte trying to turn on the afterburners, and will pick up a first down. Putting up points right now if you're the Bengals. Down by 3 touchdowns. Tracy under pressure, lofts it up, and that will be PI.
Yes, Ben, it will be, buddy.
Tracy over the middle, and a big body in Christian Fredrickson trying to reach over the goal line and stop just short.
Fredrickson's made some great.
And once again, Hunter Hayes back in for Idaho State. They'll use him deep in the red zone, and we'll get a whistle before the snap.
We got a false start.
False start. Offense, number 72. 5-yard penalty, first down.
The workout is, the better Freddie gets. And Freddie wouldn't even mention his brother, the Bobcat, because he was so locked in on today.
Sibling rivalry for sure. Hunter Hayes. Trying to fight for every inch. And once again, stopped short of the goal line.
Again, though.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 7. That 15-yard penalty being forced from the end of the run. Third down.
Big tough dude. So now 3rd and goal all the way back at the 16-yard line. Tracy barely gets rid of it.
This is an incredible throw by Tracy, because of the guy we were just talking about, who probably got a little ticked off by the knee in the helmet. He was tracking, man. I mean, you watch Brody skin the edge here.
Under 5 minutes to play.
The defense has been salty at times. It's just they got to get the ball back. Idaho State's defense, I'm talking.
And like you mentioned, just a strike to Jeff Weimer.
I mean, it's a beautiful. I mean, he hangs in there. I mean,
Bobcat Stadium before they welcome in Idaho in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
that will be a huge one.
No doubt. I'm assuming most of the Big Sky faithful, people who follow one of their programs, has coached a lot of football. It's just, man, it's some uphill sledding. I mean, once was such a proud Division II program. Shoot, Coach Joe Glenn won multiple. Ben. And that guy was a dude. I mean, he holds records for the Vikings. 22 sacks in a season, two safeties in the same season, both records. Just shows the Big Sky a little love. I just wish it wasn't at 10:15 Eastern.
Scott Trey Humphrey making a trio of trips to the end zone today. Scott Trey Humphrey dancing, and he deserves to.
Outstanding job by the offensive line. This running back core is nothing short of special, and doing this, I mean, I'm almost curious to see what happens when Julius Davis does get healthy. You know, I mean, obviously he's the dude, but my goodness, you add him to this stable of backs, it's just, it's crazy.
And that's going to be the end of the game. They won't even kick the point after try. So Montana State will win it 37-17 to open up Big Sky play. They remain undefeated, 5-0, before they welcome in Northern Colorado next week. And like you and I talking about this Bengals squad, I mean, this is a team, again, who hung in with the number 3 team in the land for a lot of this game. I mean, look, I don't believe in moral victories either, but